Hello there, Uncle Rusty here. Welcome back to Society Sunlit Valley. Now, there's a cow in the nether that we are going to go and get. It's going to be dangerous, I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be super dangerous. It might just be the most dangerous thing I've ever done. But it needs to be done. What I'm first going to do is I want to submit the spirit orbs that I just found into the boiler room bundle. And boom, that's done. We are going to get some rage gloves eventually, but that's nice. I want to go and shear a cow. Because if I can get enough leather by shearing a cow, I can make some pants, which means I can upgrade. Now, I know I put my stuff away. There we go. Not that shear, but the magic shears. I am going to put the corn away for food later, and I'm going to take me some mashed potatoes. We can always buy food from, like, the barkeep and stuff, so it's not, like, the biggest be-all, end-all of the world. But, you know, alright. Are you two happy with me? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I don't think these two are happy with me yet. No, they don't trust me enough yet. It's fine. Fine. Don't worry. We got 2 leather and a bit of cow meat. So yeah, you can shear them, but you need magic shears. But the idea is, we need to go and find that one specific cow that was lurking there in the nether. Now, I don't know if he's still going to be there. And this might be the most dangerous thing I've ever done in my life. But we're going to go for it. Keep the food there. Water does not work in the nether, but I'm going to keep the bucket on me regardless. Put my milk pail here, because I don't need it. Anything in our backpack, by the way, does not lose durability. So, I spent a good chunk of my torches, but I'm not here to go get torches. We should be fine, because we're not swarmed by guests. However, I don't need 2 iron axes. That's not what we want. I'm going to put my iron axe in here. Where'd my sword go? There's a golden sword. Golden swords are actually pretty decent. And we have gold on us, so we should be fine. The idea is to go get that cow. The warped cow. So, do not kill me. We're right here. Okay, listen. Yeah, I know. Come here. You're coming with me. Man, what a dangerous mission. Oh my goodness, that took us so long. I cannot believe how long that took us. I actually can't believe how long that took us. That took the whole episode. I might have to end it right here. My gosh. I can't believe it. Hey, man. There you go. And how does that make you feel, eh? How does that make you feel? And there's some food for you. Would you want me to manually feed you? There you go. Okay, you've eaten, so that's happiness. Well, that was about all I had for that episode. I have nothing else I want to do. Oh no. Oh well. So how are you? I hope you're doing well. By the way, that sound that sounds like something's placing is the golem. So that's just the golem being, you know, golemy. Right, so we now have that kind of sorted, which is very strange, in all honesty. Now, I wonder if we can milk him yet. I don't think so, but we'll see now. Oh, well, there you go. I wonder what the kind of cheese will be from this. All right, so if we go and check our pantry under our husbandry bundle, we need a large one of these, but that's at least a great step forward. Now, I would like to understand how the warp cheese works, but I don't think we have that yet. I think it's only going to be ready the next day, so I'm going to put that in there. And again, we want to get to that point where we only use large items. Now, I have a bunch of earth crystals now, but I do feel like we need to start getting more tree tappers going, just to start our artisan bundle shop from getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We do want to get this charged rod. Now, we need a block of zinc and bismuth ingots. Now, bismuth is the ore we need from the nether. So I'm going to be a brave boy. I'm going to be a brave boy, and I'm going to go and look for bismuth. Wish me luck, everyone. Oh, wait. Hold on before I step in there. I'm going to be a brave boy. Okay, cool. I need to find the safest way to find this ore. I could just straight up dig here if I so felt like it, but this just goes straight into... This just goes straight into the fortress, which legitimately does not help me in any way, shape, and form. But if I can find just a wall where I can dig out and we can just work our way from there, that would be fine. Yeah. I'm just gonna dig next to this. I don't have a lot of torches, so I don't want to try. I really don't want to get lost. And that's one thing in the nether I really don't want to be, is lost. But if we can find some early bismuth, you can hear, like, there's blazes in and around us. And bismuth you'll find just, like, chilling. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it break into this? Not ideal. Not ideal at all. I'm gonna put that there. Why not? Alright. So. And remember, we gotta be careful. This is still the nether. Lava flows like water here. So if I have lava in me, or on me, that's just not good. I would like to find a piglin fortress, in all honesty. If I'm being 100% serious here. I would like to find a piglin fortress. I would rather not have anything spawn on me. Really? Okay. Again, not ideal, but this is fine. We need the quartz eventually. But this is not the ingot I'm looking for. This is not the material I'm looking for. And we got some skills that we can do. Now, I, again, have yet to do the thing I need to do. Alright. We want this. Now, the reason I want this is because we want chance to find prismatic shard from geode nodes. That is what we want. Now, pristine stars could also be good. Chance increases in the nether and the skull cavern. Star blessing would be good. It's so odd because, like, chance to find geodes when mining deep slate and magma geodes in netherrack. Mining non-nether gold ore drops 4 blocks of raw gold. Chance to find crafting materials when mining ore. See, the thing is, these are both really good. I like the roll additional ores for mining the geodes, and we do get chance to find prismatic shards from geode nodes. But this thing, pristine star shards. Just want to make sure I'm safe here, so just hold on. I will put the shaders back on. Pristine star shards. That is worth an obscene amount of money. Created from the crystallarium upgrade black opal. You can understand why we would want that. So this really is up to you. I like the prismatic shards though, because we need the prismatic shards. Because prismatic shards. Where are you at? 2048 versus 3072. But we need prismatic shards. What I'm gonna do. This is actually difficult. Chance to find geodes when mining deep slate and magma geodes in netherrack. Because we are gonna spend a lot of time there, I'm gonna go this route. Alright, so perfect. I hear an unfriendly individual guest. All I want is some bismuth. If you can give that to me without killing me, that would be great. And you'll see it. We should be able to find it in the upper regions of the nether. but I kind of just want to make sure I don't die, to be honest with you. And this is just a tunnel of spawnage. So I just want to make sure I don't give opportunities for mobs to spawn. But we also don't want to be down here for too long. Alright, perfect. There it is. That's what we need. Alright, so we've broken into the danger of the nether. Now again, we could fall to our death, which I believe many a Minecraft adventurer has done in the nether, especially in the nether. So we just want to make sure that we don't, you know, die. Okay, cool. This is what we're after. Bismuth. This is what we're after. And we want a lot of this. To be honest with you, we do. Look at that lighting. That is ridiculous. By the way, you see those? Those are fine. We don't worry too much about those. But that's hard to find in every way, shape, and form. I want to make just a little bit of an entryway here. There we go. I need to put a torch here so that I know what I'm doing. Because the last thing I want to do is get lost in the nether. In all honesty. That is legitimately the last thing I want to be doing. Is to get lost down here. But let's grab a lot of this. Right, perfect. This is nice. This is good. This is what we want. We want this-ish. Because this stuff is going to work for builds later. So if you can find this in your world, mine as much of it as possible. In all honesty, mine as much of it as you can. Oh, my heart. Every time I come to the nether, man, my heart pounds beats that people just don't understand. Now, the last thing I need is a ghast to roll up our butt here. Doesn't look like there's an unfriendly ghast. Now, I would want to get my own ghast. Not gonna lie to you, I do. I would like to get my own friendly ghast. So we would eventually need to go and find some piglins so they can trade with us. But for that to happen, I need a whole bunch of gold. And as we've noticed, my gold is not exactly where I want it to be. So it's also kind of why I got the extractinator, to be quite honest with you. Is because I didn't want to wait to get those things done. Now, we haven't found a lot of artifact troves and a whole bunch of other stuff we could be using the extractinator for. However, it is there. And like I said, you don't have to do what I do. Please, at any point in time, feel free to play your game the way you want to. And if you think I play it dumb, job's done. Oh, thank you. That scared the baloney out of me. I'm just going to point that out. You guys might hear that every now and then. That's just the, you know, the YouTube subscribe notification. So if you subscribe while I'm recording, consider yourself special. Really, consider yourself special. This is not it, but this is good mining levels. Alright. I don't have enough torches, and I don't want to get lost here. So I'm going to go back. I am. I know this is not the way. I'm just trying to see if we can find any bismuth here. Doesn't look like it. I do, however, want to grab this gold. We are going to need this later. Ooh. Need to be super careful with what I'm doing. My goodness. I am so afraid of the nether. I don't think people understand how afraid I am of the nether. I am deathly afraid of this place. I am. It's just purely for the height and the fact that... Just look at that lighting. That is so obscenely good. Like, you cannot tell me that is not gorgeous. My word. Shader packs, man. Alright. We have a lot of bismuth. That's what we came for. And I want to get torches so that we can make sure. But you see, this is why I just wanted to do straight line mining. So that I know where I'm going. This is literally just a case of I want to know where I'm going. And I want to make sure I'm getting to the safest point in our playthrough. And you can hear there's an unfriendly individual there. Okay, I have torched it up here. So with the skeleton skull should leave us alone. Woo, and we made it. It's a new day. And I made it out there. Hello? Mesh? Okay, cool. Oh, we made it to bismuth. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go and smelt this ish now. Oh, that was stressful. I know a lot of people are like, oh man, you're just being a big baby. It just wasn't so bad. Listen, you Minecraft professionals. Do I look like a professional? No. So don't sass me. Alright? Don't you sass me. I will end this episode early. I have that power. Me threatening to end the series early. Alright, perfect. This is working in our favor. And these grape farms are really doing work for us. But we will eventually want to make wine. Wine is going to be a huge thing for us. Now, because we were in the nether, it technically doesn't load chunks. So when your chunks don't load, your farm doesn't grow the next day. But it's okay. It's fine. Right, let's go check out our chickens and our ducks. There's a cat here causing grief and mayhem. How do you do, ducky? Thank you for the large eggs. Oh my goodness, look at this. Hello, goose. Just look at that. Just absolutely look at this. This is insane. You kidding me? This is insane. This is like actually insane. Oh my goodness. I wish the cat wouldn't run, man. I want to pet you. There you go. See? Easy peasy. There you go. Look at that. So many large eggs. So many large eggs. Look at that. What are we going to do with all of that? Explain. What are we going to do with all of that? Now, we need a grapevine pot and a fermentation barrel. Grapevine pot is very simple to make. Extremely simple to make. Before we do that, though, we're going to go here. Pet them up. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? And then milk you. A one. Cow needs to rest. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Perfect. Large milk, baby. Oh, and look at that. Our very first truffle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give yourself a round of applause. You got your first truffle. And we can make some truffle tea. And look at that. Quest completed. Truffle tea. Look at that, everyone. Give yourself a round of applause, baby. I don't know if I would drink truffle tea, to be quite honest. Convulsion. for a minute. And I would drink it. I want my inner thoughts to win, to be honest with you. But I'm probably not going to do that. I know everyone's going to be disappointed and be like, oh, no. I need to actually, hold on. Where's that truffle? Let's submit it for our artisan bundle. Submit. Boom. That's done. Now we just need some fine wool, which means we need to get sheep. We need to get sheep. Now, I could just buy the sheep, to be quite honest with you. I have the dough for it. Now, these have not, unfortunately, gone because we were away. So do take note when you're going to the nether. Anything and everything that you have is most likely not going to progress because of the chunks not being loaded. So always remember when you go to the nether, your farm will do a standstill for the day. But it honestly is not the worst thing in the world. It really isn't. Missing a day of profit is honestly not the worst thing. Now, we can shear these cows every day now, which I'm very happy for, in all honesty. Joink. Go. Some leather. I think the one pig should be able to. There we go. Some pork chops. And this is essentially how you get food. There you go. If you've ever had a food shortage, well, the magic shears say... nay to thee. All right? That was terrible. Terrible joke there. But there you go. And our bismuth is now with us. Oh, yeah. So, I am definitely going to be saving up the leather. That's 1,000,000% what I'm going to do. Because the leather is going to work. Now, I am going to put my bought extractinator to use. And get absolutely nothing of noteworthy value. Okay. This is exactly what you want to see. This is precisely what you want to see. You work hard, you play hard, and then this is what you get. I probably deserve that, don't I? You know? I know some of you are going to say, yeah, that's what you get. And, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That is probably what I deserve. That's probably what I deserve. Anyway, all right. So, now, we want to make a grapevine pot. Because the grapevine pot is going to allow us to make wine, people. And remember, wine is ridiculously good. So, first of all, grab some of these. And then I think it's like so. Oh, that's a tray. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can make a tray. Oh, well, there you go. Okay. Not getting started. It's at advanced farming. We want this. Okay, so I had it the wrong way around. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Grapevine pot. All right, perfect. I kind of want to put this in there because we want to make wine there. So, next thing we need is a fermentation barrel. We need pine tar or oak resin, a barrel, fire cords, 4 fire logs, and 2 blocks of iron. Pretty expensive, not gonna lie to you. That is fairly pretty expensive, but it's not out of the realms of possibility. I don't have much fire log here. I have driftwood, but that's not gonna help us. I'm just trying to see before I do the thing. Alright, we only need 2 more fire logs. So, let's grab our wood here and go yoink. Boom. Put that in there. We need a barrel. I forget how to make one. So let's see. A barrel. That is fairly easy. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Boom. There we go. There's a barrel. We get ourselves a fire crystal. We do need to go get more fire quartz. So we're going to have to spend some time in the nether, which is the unfortunate part of having to go into the nether the whole time. Fermentation barrel and 2 blocks of iron. I don't have enough iron here. Actually, I do. No, I don't. I'm too off. My maths is really not mathing today. I am not doing well when it comes to commentating today. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm tired. Maybe I'm stressed. Maybe the nether really got to me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's just something. All right, there we go. Perfect. We grab that and boom. Now, let's do this fermentation barrel. And we need... I wish there was a plus sign because I do have the crafting table on the stick. I do. Oh my goodness. Okay. I believe it is iron. There. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. And my brain is genius. Oh my goodness. All right. I kind of want red savanna grapes because we don't have that. We need a grapevine stem and a spruce lattice. Okay. Wine can be made using a fermentation barrel. This is a lengthy process but quite profitable. Wine also has special effects that improve over time as the wine exists in the world. To start this, use the grapevine pot to make juice. You can hold W while hovering to see how. Okay, so it says, filled with a max of 6 grapes at a time. There you go. 6 grapes at a time. Once filled, jump on the grapes to turn them into juice. All right. I love that they give you this kind of in-depth explanation. I love it. I absolutely do. You can then bottle the juice using empty wine bottles. All right. We need to make empty wine bottles. Was that it? Perfect. Beautiful. All right. So I'm going to put our fermentation barrels in here. So we need to get empty wine bottles. That's the next big thing. Now, we have got a nice little grapevine area now, which is absolutely fantastic. So I essentially want to make a little area, and I think we can make like a little vineyard over here. Just like, I would say just over here. So I kind of want to clear this area out and make a little vineyard here. That's essentially what I want to do. I want to make a little vineyard here. Because if we make our vineyard close by, then I don't have to run up and down sideways. You know what I mean? You know, I don't want to be running up and down. Okay, I'm just going to clear out this whole area. Just here. Now, I might just do this in my spare time. But you guys wanted to see the grind, right? So this is the grind. Although I don't want you guys to see all this digging. To be quite honest with you, this is not the content you came for. But let me show you how we're going to do this. I'm just going to plop this grapevine pot down here. Just here. And let's go grab those grapes that we got. Now, I could easily just grab a whole bunch of grapes here. So let's just... and they've grown. Look at this. Oh, man. How gorgeous. How advantageous. You know? But now we can make like a little vineyard. And that to me makes this game even better. Because now I've got like vineyard stuff I can do. Oh, we'll make some white grape juice. So we're going to plop that in there. Okay. And then, bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. Now I need an empty wine bottle. Let's see. Wine bottle. Or rather empty wine bottle. Empty wine bottle. Where you at? Eh? Wine. What? Huh? Wine bottle. Am I supposed to do that? Okay, wine bottle. 2 glass bottles. Easy peasy. 2 glass bottles. Easy peasy. Okay. We're going to have to start investing in getting some glass to make bottles. But again, not the biggest issue in the world, honestly. Let's go grab 2 glass things here. That's potion of recall. Don't want to do that. This is water, so I'm just going to drink the water, because why not? Water. Always hydrate. If you're not hydrating, stop being a prune. Wine bottle. Okay, so we get 4 wine bottles from 2 little bottles. Okay, perfect. So, then you take the wine bottle, and you go, bloop, bloop. All right, so you get 2 juice from that. Grapevine juice. And then, bam. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Fermentation barrel. So I'm pretty sure you just leave them in there now. So, let's do that process again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bloop. 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 1, 2. And put them in. Boom. There we go. All right. So, I suppose we leave them now. Okay, so how am I supposed to ferment this? Fermentation needs juice, empty wine bottles, and the ingredients to work. The juice a given wine needs can be found in the recipe using JEI. So red wine, grape juice, apple juice made using apple. Juices are inserted in the top left slot of the fermentation barrel. Right? That's correct. That is what we want. All right. So how do we start the fermentation is the thing. That's what I want to know. Is how do we start the fermentation process? I need to understand how this works. Explain this to me. All right. Any fermentation barrel juice. Fermentation need juice. Empty wine bottles. Do we need empty wine bottles? Is that what we need now? Do we need more empty wine bottles? Okay. Not too shabby. Let me just see here what I need to do. I'm trying to figure out and understand how it works so that we can all enjoy some wine together. All right. So it might take me a little bit to figure it out, but figure it out I shall. All right. No one is going to tell me I'm not going to figure it out. So first of all, I need bottles. How do I make this? Glass bottle. 3 pieces of glass. Jeepers Christmas. That's expensive. That's so pricey. And I somehow... There we go. All right. So, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. All right. Perfect. That is deeply upsetting. There and there. All right. So, do I now take the empty wine bottles and go put it in here? No, that's just wine bottle. Okay. Well, I need an ingredient. All right. So we had white grape juice. So let's see here. All right. White grape juice. Recipes can use the following juices. Okay. Let's see. Wine. Apple wine. Sun-kissed wine. Okay, I understand what we need to do here now. We need plums. Oranges. We need oranges. What about bananas? See here. Apple needs... What does apple need? apple wine. I think apple means like legitimately that. So we need, that's red wine. What about white wine? Cherry wine. Cherry wine might be good. Okay, so we need to figure out what wine we want to make. So that's how this works. It needs red grape juice. I need white grape. Banana. White grape. Bananas. Okay, you got me. Perfect. So that's how we do it, eh? All right. So you need an ingredient, empty wine bottles, and the juice. All right. I think we figured it out, chat. I'm just going to call you guys chat, but you know what I mean. All right. That's just enough bananas. So this is where fruit trees come in as well to understand how fermentation barrels work. This is a lengthy process. As you can see, this is actually legitimately a process. But, yeah, isn't that what I wanted? Hold on. Dark wine. Yeah, that's what I did. 3 bananas. So are you going to do the thing now? Do I leave it now? What's happening? Huh? I don't know if it's working or not. How do I know if you're working or not? How do I know? It's not bubbling. Ah, crafting time. There you go. Okay. Never mind. It is bubbling. I was panicking. There you go. You see the little bubbles? Look at that. It's busy bubbling. Beautiful. Okay, everyone. We are making wine. Wine is being made. Oh, yes. Finally. I feel like I'm finally accomplishing stuff in this mod pack, and I'm not just wasting everyone's time. Oh, I feel so good right now. Y'all don't even know, Chad. For the longest time, I was thinking like, oh, I'm wasting everyone's time, and this is just terrible. No. Thank you for your patience. We are finally doing stuff. And I'm just going to drop the bananas in. That's what I'm doing. Drop the bananas in, baby. More banana, more white wine. And now we can start working on our vineyard. Now, I feel like I've earned the right to show y'all the grind. Okay? I feel like I've earned the right to show you guys the grind. Don't go anywhere. If you click off this video, your wine will turn into vinegar. I guarantee you that. All right? You click off this video right now, your wine will turn into vinegar. I'm telling you that right now. I think we'll make the vineyard here. I do. I think we'll make a nice little vineyard so that the grapes can grow. And I think the nice thing is you'll get more grapes if they grow on the vine instead of just the ground like we normally do. So let's see how much money we make out of all that stuff, interestingly enough. 4,000 worth of gold there. All right. Now, I don't know if that was the shortest rain ever, but there you go. All right, let's just go in here real quick. Grab this. There's a nice little bit of mayonnaise. And eventually, you are going to get bigger things here. So, I genuinely want to check out this warp cheese. I genuinely want to check it out. Warp cheese. Okay. Piece of warp cheese. Okay. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one, but sure. Look at that. Diamond level, and that piece of cheese is 96 gold. Not a lot, but that's still pretty much nice. Oh, look at that. I love seeing iridium coins. I'm not going to lie to you. There's my torches. I'm not going to lie to you. I love seeing iridium coins. I do. Me and iridium coins, if I see an iridium coin, I'm a happy boy. All right. No, bug off. I don't want you in here. Yeah, no. Get out. Back off. All right. There we go. Mature crops, oats. We're about to sort the oats out as well. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. Perfect. All right. So the oats are done. Go to your pantry. Go to your summer crops. Boom. Oats are done. Look at that. We're going to get a gold sprinkler out of this. I'm so excited. People don't even understand. Anytime I see gold sprinkler, iridium sprinkler, iron sprinkler, I become a happy boy. Now, we can use these oats to make like cookies. So, honey bottle, let's do that. You get an oatmeal cookie. And again, we are going to need to start looking at cooking things. This is also why we kind of want the greenhouse, because the greenhouse is going to work for us later on. But we're making stuff like doormats and cheesecake and a whole bunch of stuff like that. Cooking, you can see here, we can make like yeast. We need sugar and stuff like that. So there's a lot we can do with this kind of stuff. And I really do want to make a kitchen. But I'm only going to make the kitchen once, once I get my life sorted with a new house. Because as nice as this house is, and it is a lovely house, it's too small. For what we need to do, it's too small. Way too small. Way. Sorry. It is. It's just way too small. Just not a nice house for what we need. I'll let the villagers do their thing, in all honesty. I will. I'll let the villagers do their thing, and they can go to that house, and I'll just fence them in, and they can have a party. You know? I don't want to know what kind of party, but they can have a party, nonetheless. But the idea is to move away from that house, move into a nice bigger house with a lot more storage. And once we have a lot more storage, then, you know, I don't have to worry about organizing and stuff like that. Just make a nice place, move the storages, and then get my farm up and sorted so it's going to look beautiful. But we are starting to get to that point where we are going to make loads of money. Now, we're not there yet because we need to farm up resources like earth crystals and fire quartz and stuff like that. We need to get to the skull cavern. If we have any hope of getting all the minerals we need, we're going to need the skull cavern. Right, so grapevine stem and apparently a spruce lattice. I don't know how you look. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but sure. There's a stem, and I kind of want to. I assume it works like this. Or is it like so? Hold on. Trying to figure out how this works. This is new to me. Ah, okay. I see. There you go. Put it like so. There we go. Perfect. Unless I'm supposed to put it on the other side, I don't know. All right, then. That's one. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. Is that one? 1 block wide. Yeah. There. Okay, perfect. And then I don't know. Someone is gonna tell me I'm doing this wrong, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, what I know of a vineyard is scary. In all honesty, what I know of a vineyard is probably, you know, might make people question me as a person, not just as a YouTuber, but as a person. All right, here we go. Milk these bad boys up. Pet you. There you go. How's our food looking for you? Great. You gonna give me another truffle, buddy? Oh man. Oh, well, I don't need the truffle. I actually do want the truffle. May have to slay out those pigs. Not gonna lie. I mean, what? Who said that? Couldn't have been me. Okay, I want to understand how these work. So let's see. Were they supposed to be behind or in front? I guess we'll find out. I'm still trying to figure this whole, you know, grapevine story out. But if we can make more of this will be great. So that's not how that works. Ah, okay. Well, I kind of goofed there. That's not what you want to see. We need more seeds. Now, if I remember correctly, if the thing is fully grown, we can move the seeds over. So if I do this, there we go. There's some seeds. Now we can make a white grape farm, and we can make a red grape farm. So I kind of want to do that, to be quite honest with you. No. Okay, it's not going to go there. So I think... Why you not do the thing? It's fine, though. You know what we do? Watch this. Boom. We're moving everything. Remember what I said last time? We're moving everything? I'm moving it. I'm moving it. So anything that can be made into seeds, I'm moving. You come here, you come here. I know this is going to cut our profit a little bit, but it's fine. In all honesty, it's fine. Nice. And we'll make a nice looking, you know, area where we can make some wine and stuff like that. So it's not like the biggest issue in the world. Are you going to let me do the thing? Probably not. What about you? I don't understand how these work. Like so? Is that how it works? I really don't know. Oh well. We roll, right? We roll with it. We roll and hope. I don't understand how I got that one right and the rest of them not. I would love to understand how that works, but you know. This whole mod pack is a trial and error thing, you know? It's a trial and error thing. And that's what we're here to do. Trial and error. Hey buddy, how do you do? Nice egg. You just dropped that? Grab these. I wish these would turn into large eggs. I think that's my only gripe with this. I wish these would turn into large eggs too. But they are laying, so, you know, don't complain. How you doing, buddy? Oh, man. And the fact that these are starting to turn into, like, diamond level eggs is just obscene. It is. It's actually just nuts how good this is starting to look for us. I kind of want to just keep... I kind of want to start getting, like, the golden eggs. Like, the iron level, I'm not too worried about, but, like, the golden level eggs, that would be great. That would actually just be legitimately good. But look at that, we got a little vineyard going now, and I'm gonna make it look nice, and you know, kind of want to give it like a good old look as well, you know. Give it a nice little area where we can like open the fence and stuff like that. But this honestly is starting to look good. Like legitimately, our farm is starting to come together, and that's kind of what I want for the whole series. Is that this starts coming together for us. Right. Any grapes that grow now, I am just gonna, you know, blast down and convert to our wine farm. And I am gonna make more fermentation barrels. We have a lot of what we need. I hate that that's there. So as much as I don't want that there, I'm gonna do that. I want to make more fermentation barrels, but that is going to require us to go more to the nether. So we really want to start focusing on getting that, you know, that armor. We really do need armor. I want to go into the nether, but I also want to make sure I don't actually die in the nether. You know what I mean? Look at that. Our first bottle of wine. Our first bottle of wine. Days left to improve the rank, though. 125. That is insane. All right? I want to put that out there. But remember, the longer they ferment, the better it becomes. So it might just be something we leave for a while. I wanna say that right now. It might be something we leave for a while. So it is up to you. You guys can let me know if you want to see that. Now, I do want to make sure we get more white grape stuff. There is some empty wine bottles here. But I think there should be enough juice in here. I think there's more than enough juice to sort this out. But if there isn't, we can just like make new things and stuff like that. I want to put... I'm actually just going to sell these things because our vineyard is going to grow real nice. So we don't need to worry too much about that. And I am happy. We have made an actual good amount of progress on this particular episode in what we've done. And I am so happy that the series is starting to take off because we are now finally getting to the point where we are starting to get our processes in place to make a lot of money. And that is the main reason why I am doing this, because we want to make a whole bunch of money, all right? And I want you to make a whole bunch of money. We all want to make a whole lot of money, all right? And that's the beauty of it. If you make money, I make money. I make money, you make monny. That's how it is. And that's all the time I have for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing for more of this beautiful, wonderful, lovely mod pack. If you haven't played it, check out the link in the description below. Let me know how your farm is going. Let me know what's the highest amount of money you've made and what your chosen path is in the skill tree. Until next time, Uncle Rusty says, age that wine.